What I survived for 10 years. What about the refugees that are still there? They have survived that for 25 years. That one conditions of the refugee camp. That has to do with climate and the environment, and it is under the temperatures of 40 degrees Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. I also like to speak to the issue of isolation. When I said isolation, I mean that there's a very little connection between the hosting societies and the refugee population, and that means there's nothing going on in terms of the skill transfer, in terms of learning, and in terms of getting to become part of the society. And I'm going to speak into the issue of dignity, some human dignity, something that really trumped all of this, and something that will run as a theme in my recommendation when I come to a conclusion. I also realize that when it comes to the issue of mitigating the risk, the way the refugee camps are set, just a second, they are set up in a way that they appear like feeding camp. 160 people are packed into a very tiny space. That if I have a malaria or a diarrhea, it quickly spread in a lightning speed to the entire population because of the way these camps are set up. And I think that is my recollection when I was in the refugee camp. Most of my village did not die of animals or dehydration. When we were working with those, some of them did. But most people died of epidemics of diseases, chicken pox, diarrhea in the refugee camp. And there were battles on a daily basis because of the way the camp is set up to sort of encourage that. And so my recommendation, therefore, one of them is to say, how do we bridge the hosting society and the refugee camps in a way that they interact together, say that this will also recognize the human dignity that I mentioned earlier, that there are people displaced, they may have parted with their properties, such as cattle and cows, in the way my grandfather did, who was a very wealthy man in the society, has over 600 heads of cattle, goats, and sheep. But then when he was displaced, all of this dissipated overnight. But there was something that he traveled to the refugee camp with him, and that is